What is up, everyone? Good morning. Hope you're all doing well. Looks like we got a new update here and people are wondering about the Autopilot, so I'm going to just give you a little peek and see how it goes here. Heading to the morning surf session. Yesterday I was doing some more testing and got some mixed results, so we'll see how it goes today. Hand isn't touching the steering wheel, but is there for obvious safety reasons. In fact, wouldn't have made that turn. Let me see if I can. We're gonna have some traffic here, which is good. We're gonna test that out. Let me get over to the correct lane. This is a good example, if you guys have never driven in Southern California, just how insane the freeways are. I have to get over, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4 lanes just to stay on the freeway. And in fact, I'm going to get over 2 more, so that way I don't also exit the freeway again. So the on and off ramps here are pretty nuts, so I actually don't suspect that for a long time. Alright, there you go. In Autopilot now. We'll just go for a few minutes here, see how it handles the traffic. And then hopefully this is useful to you guys. Didn't plan this at all, so don't have any special equipment or anything. So here you can see everyone stopped ahead. Alright. Usually does pretty good at this part here, so let's take a look. I did notice yesterday that the markers and the lane lines were much improved over previous. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully the quality is good enough for you guys. Get kind of a real world test here. By the way, the camera after testing yesterday is far improved. Very thankful for that. One thing they did is they actually crunched it down, so it's more of a landscape mode instead of a kind of a square mode, which I didn't care about the fisheye. I cared more about the clarity, and the clarity seems to be a lot better. In fact, last night I was kind of comparing to my Model S, and it seemed to be better than the Model S, although it was at night, so maybe it was just low light, something like that. I think someone asked to do this a while ago too, just like a morning commute. For me, this is a typical surf day, but the surf is garbage right now, so I'm just gonna go have coffee, meet up with my manager, and then talk shop. I did see someone post that they got 40 miles without having to touch the steering wheel. I call BS on that, or definitely not in the Model 3. I don't know, maybe Model S or something on the whatever it is, 10.4. But I don't think you're gonna get that in this car. This thing asks you to grab the wheel all the time. So here, I'll try to zoom out a little bit for you guys if that helps. Get a sense of what it looks like. I'm trying to keep the Autopilot and the road ahead in view so you can kind of see what the car is seeing and what it's doing. Probably not going to do a side-by-side test, you know, this kind of thing isn't my normal shtick, so, but maybe someone else will. Hopefully, if you guys are really super interested. Trying it yesterday, it did not appear that it was vastly different. And ironically, I was trying to test it on this stretch of road, which is underneath a bridge like this, and it doesn't have any lane lines whatsoever. And literally yesterday, they went and put lane lines in. So I didn't share that video because it was dumb. which hasn't stopped me in the past, as you guys probably know. Okay, traffic clearing up. That was pretty smooth, pretty easy. This road is actually decent for a little bit here. I'll see if once we get closer, if it'll handle getting off the freeway at all. Let's take a look. I do not recommend this, by the way. Please don't ever do this. Don't do what I do. This is my job. This is what, you know, I want to share this information with you guys. So please be careful, be cautious, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, see, notice how it just jumped up as that car cut in front of us? It's got the motorcycle. Got him locked in view, which is nice. Got to put my arm down. Getting stiff. Got a little bit more traffic. This is people getting on different freeways. If you guys have never driven in Southern California, the freeway systems are spaghetti, basically. And part of the, well, LA is a weird. Hey, sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened. The YouTube app just crashed. You can see this is one of the more sketchy parts, I think, because we're going 50 something miles an hour with people over here that are just totally stopped. What I was saying before is that the freeways are kind of like spaghetti here because the canyons and stuff in San Diego, there's a lot of them, and so it's not like you can just, it's not like a flat city where you can just build anywhere you want. You have to build in specific locations because that's the only place you can. So it's a bit different, you know, the topology, I guess, is the way to put it. See, so here's an interesting scenario because these guys are basically trying to sneak in here and cut these people off, either, whoa, either intentionally or they forgot. Or they didn't know, whatever. Handling it well so far, though. Oh, there's an accident over there. That's maybe what. You know, one thing that's interesting about Autopilot, it doesn't care if there's an accident, so it doesn't stop to look, which is kind of nice. Also, you know, if you want to look, it's not going to worry about your wants and needs. It's just going to try to drive, which is another sign of, you know, why I think all of us are so excited about a self-driving kind of future. All right, so we're getting close to our exit here. I'm not going to take it on surface streets, you know, without more kind of precautions and more gear setup. I just thought I'd give you this little glimpse as my morning commute goes here to try to see what it looks like on Autopilot or Model 3 version 10.5. Again, here's a scenario where I was just in a lane, but now I have to get over 2 more lanes in order to not get off the freeway. But in this case, I am going to get off. So here's an interesting lane split. Let's see what happens. Oh, that was a lot nicer. Now let's try to get over. Slowed down and got over. Very nice. See, normally in that little lane split, it would be ping-ponging back and forth. All right. Good. So I'm still not touching it. We're still in full autopilot here. And let's see how it handles this one. Wow, see, so the lane lines actually disappeared. Okay, I'm gonna hit stop there. The lane lines actually disappeared, and it still kept it, which is pretty good, because previously that would not have been the case. All right, well, hey guys, thanks for watching. I've got another highlight from Monday's show coming out later today, as well as a new video coming out tomorrow. So I will see you guys then. Cheers.